I just get dressed up like this to go to the dentist.
I always wear a bonnet when I go to the dentist. Yes.
I'm an actress. Silly. And what was amazing reading about you, preparing for this, I did prepare, seriously, was that given how kind of long and illustrious your career has been, the big success, the kind of the movie success and the American success, that came relatively late and relatively recently.
Well, it did come late. It came with Mrs. Brown, which was actually originally made for television, directed by John Madden, who's directed the film that Dev and I are in at the moment. And that was really originally done for television. And it was thanks to Harvey Weinstein that he said, you know, we ought to put this in a cinema. And then suddenly I got a film career and went back to America after 38 years. I'd been there with Yo Vic.
So you hadn't been to America for 38 years?
I had never been back because I had such a wonderful time 38 years ago that I thought I never want to come back. It'll never be the same. And then I went back and everybody in America said, apart from Mrs. Brown and M in the Bond films, what other work have you done? So, you know, I thought, well, that's the whole of Shakespeare, Chekhov, but it was wonderful. It was thrilling. And,
of course, you were Oscar nominated for that.
Yes.
And I think I've got a picture of you and Mrs. Brown. Sorry. No. Very silly thing. Now, here you are with Billy Connolly.
With Billy.
And now I'm confused really
the
about...
farting horse. That's
The farting horse.
Really?
I want to know about the farting
every
horse.
step.
Was there something wrong with it?
Well, you ask the horse.
How often would it...
Every step.
Every step? That's terrible. So if you listen to the soundtrack of Mrs. Brown...
I think they put music over it.
Yes.
But you own a horse.
I do.
But a proper racehorse.
Oh, yes. He won the Lincoln and the Brigadier Gerard.
Oh, what's it called so we can put bets on it?
It's called Smoky Oaky.
Smoky Oaky. Put bets on it. Put bets on it.
He can last at Lingfield on Saturday. That's because he's only out and trying again.
OK. I don't know what you're talking about. But I do know you are a very big animal fan. And how many animals do you have now? You've got...
Animals in my house?
Yes, not your horse.
No.
The horse is established.
Do you want to know them?
Yes.
4 cats, 1 dog, 2 guinea pigs, 2 fish, one of which I gave the breath of life to, and he was dying.
No. Let's stop for an anecdote there. How does a fish drown?
Did you do the staying alive manoeuvre that Vinnie Jones is...
I blew in his mouth. I know I shouldn't have done because he's got gills. But nevertheless, he was that size and dying.
Yeah.
And now, that size. He's now called Lazarus, that fish.
Was he sinking or floating?
He was dying.
But, I mean, how do you know?
He was sinking, he was dying. It's a fish dying.
But how do you know if
He's lying on the top. And
I see.
He's doubled in size. So you gave him the breath of life? He doubled in size.
Yes. She didn't inflate it.
I didn't
blow it up like a balloon.
Became like a space hopper.
That's fixed it.
Yeah.
That's just floating on top of the water. Oh, no. Oh, will your pashmina do some more?
No, it'll be fine.
You're sure?
That's 50% proof.
But as Mrs. Brown came along, then you were off like a racehorse. The next one, Shakespeare in Love, you won the Oscar for. There you are. And that isn't a great look. But and winning the Oscar for that, you were, it's not the largest role in the world.
That's a very little role.
That's what I was trying to avoid saying. You're hardly in it. But, So, were the other actresses who were...
You've changed since then. You were so polite once to me.
But were the other actresses a bit peed off that you... lady who worked for 8 minutes went off with Oscar.
Well, I didn't ask, did I?
No, you were just...
I just took it and went. Yes.
But what... Then you kept being nominated for Oscars. Is it 6 times now you've been nominated? which is a fantastic thing. And you mentioned Harvey Weinstein there. He was associated with a lot of those movies. And didn't you find a special way to thank him for
I did. You haven't got a picture of that. No, we
Picture.
No, we don't.
No, I told him that I had, because I was so grateful to him, because he gave me a film career, that I had his name tattooed on my bum. And he kind of laughed and said, oh, yeah. But then we went out to lunch at the Four Seasons in New York, and I got my makeup lady to actually put his name, Harvey Weinstein. And I said, do you not believe me? So he said, I said, OK, I'll show you. And I did show him.
In the restaurant?
Yeah.
Well done, you.
So cool.
I haven't been back since.
And Dev, with Slumdog, I mean, that night at the Oscars must have been... How old were you, 18?
Yeah, I was 18. Terrified. I was like one of those bubblehead dogs you get in the back of your car.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just so, like, really unprofessional, so unclassy. It was terrifying.
And did you go a bit hog wild at the parties and things, or did you have people taking care of you?
They give you chocolate Oscars at the... That's the closest I got to the proper
You really
one.
were 18, weren't you?
I was.
There's chocolate!
I took a wine glass and no one let me drink alcohol because we had press straight after, so I poured some cranberry juice in it and went on the hunt for someone cool to try and
See, what I'd have done is I'd have bitten the head off the chocolate Oscar, filled it with vodka, and just gone around surreptitiously sipping. Just me, then.
Yeah, you just thought that through. Yeah. And now, Sue Perkins, you were at an awards show. This is awful, and I apologise in advance.
Why are you bringing this up?
Well, because it is...
Because there's a dame here and a beautiful man.
It's
Both
extraordinary.
movie stars.
It's extraordinary that you've done this.
He's going to humiliate me.
I'm not. But Sue, what award show were you at?
I was at a Stonewall Awards, which got a little bit out of hand. As you know, because you have evidence of it.
Yes. So you were talking to a man.
There was a lovely man that came up to me. He was very beautiful, and we were very drunk, and he said, I have the softest balls in Britain. When somebody says that to you, do you not then want to seek proof? Or, I beseech you, do you take it as read, Judy, or do you say, bang 'em out? Would you say bang 'em out?
You certainly.
You certainly. Would you say bang 'em out?
I think
I can't believe
But what were you thinking? You've got your...
So I had the award, which was this, almost now I think about it, was sort of perfectly designed for the slow thud of a gentleman's genitalia. And I had it like that, and it sort of slapped on, and then somebody just took a picture of it. That's all that happened, Graham.
I do have the picture.
They were very beautiful balls.
Oh... Can we bear to show that on television?
You have to. Well, I've such bad eyesight. I've missed
Oh,
it.
my God.
Well, focus on Sue's nice face.
They were lovely balls. Graham, are they lovely balls?
They're so tidy.
Velvet. They were like velvet. Not that, I mean, I didn't touch them for long, but I mean, I start to feel there should be a voiceover which says, if you've been affected by any of the things you've seen in this programme. Yeah, so that got out of hand and...
Literally.